気合だよ。しゃあ。顎見て、顎見て、顎見て、顎見て。ほれ、最後、最後、最後、最後、最後、最後、自分とどう見つめていくかだよ。顎引いて。
I favor fighters for different purposes, but if you ask me who I think is the best fighter I've ever seen since I got in the sport, it's Inoue.
まあやっぱり、ボクシングが好きだからもうそれが一番ですね。はい。もう好きでなければもう多分とっくにやめてると思うし。
A day in the life of Naoya Inoue is built on intensity, discipline, and championship focus as he prepares for Junto Nakatani. From the first light of morning to the final round of training, every second is dedicated to sharpening his power, precision, and elite mindset. The grind begins before sunrise. Inoue hits the road, cutting through silent streets and open paths, building relentless stamina and explosive endurance. His outdoor sessions blend sprints with sharp movement drills, priming his body for the war that awaits inside the gym.
まあもうナオの戦いにしてもタクの戦いにしても
The first session is controlled and calculated. Stretching, mobility work, and smooth shadowboxing bring his body to life. Every movement is sharp, purposeful, nothing wasted, everything refined.
Hey, 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 3、2、1。こういうとこがステップなんですよ。ファンの僕は知らないから。顔もだけど。
Inside the gym, the energy shifts. The calm of the morning fades into the sound of gloves cracking against pads and heavy bags. Inoue locks in on technical drills, perfecting combinations, dialing in his timing, and sharpening his defensive instincts. Then comes the heavy bag, where the real damage begins. Inoue doesn't throw reckless punches. Every shot is tight, precise, and loaded with power. Each impact echoes through the gym, a chilling reminder of why he's known as one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing.
やっぱりその直哉の距離をしっかりキープして、
例えば足を止めてグイグイいくとやっぱりすごくピカソって好戦的なんで、やっぱりしっかりと打ち返してきてっていう向こうの土俵には入りたくないんですよ。だからしっかりと直哉の距離をキープしてヒットアンドエイで自分のパンチは当たるんだけども相手のパンチを外すよっていうのを繰り返しながら崩してダメージ与えてっていう感じで、自分の今のイメージはそういう感じで組み立てていきたいかなっていう、思ってます。そうですね。やっぱりどの試合もそうですけど、集中力ですよね。やっぱり集中してると、その場その場の瞬間判断がやっぱりいち早くやっぱりできると思うんですよ。やっぱりその気を抜いたりとか一切しないで、その集中できた時。
But power alone won't win this fight. Junto Nakatani brings his own weapons, reach, timing, and composure. That's what's forcing Naoya Inoue to evolve. In camp, he's gone through nearly 80 rounds of sparring, breaking down different styles and scenarios to be ready for anything. Sparring is where the intensity reaches another level. Every round feels like fight night. Each partner is carefully chosen to mirror pieces of Nakatani's style. Inoue tests distance, adjusts angles, and sharpens his positioning, knowing that against a taller opponent, precision will be everything.
Hey. 今日の夜からまたフィリピンから今度はフィリピンから夜10時に到着するんだけど、この2人に試合までにやってもらってこれで完璧に仕上がると思います。
Footwork becomes a major focus. Inoue drills sharp, controlled movements, staying balanced, explosive, and unpredictable. Every step is calculated, every shift designed to create openings and avoid danger. Outside the ring, discipline continues with his diet. Inoue keeps it traditional, clean, simple, and effective. Rice, fish, vegetables, and light broth-based meals fuel his body, helping with recovery, weight control, and sustained energy through brutal training sessions. But even in camp, there's room to reset. After long days of training, Inoue occasionally steps out for simple meals at local spots, taking a moment to relax, recharge, and stay mentally fresh.
海苔サラダ インダラを
そうっすね。
4つ。
4つ。
フグあります？フグもいっちゃいますか？
すぐいっちゃいましょう。
Boxing experts continue to be amazed by Inoue's power and precision. Some even draw comparisons to legends like Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. His ability to deliver devastating knockouts through compact combinations has made him one of the most feared fighters in modern boxing. Many believe he's operating on a completely different level.
Floyd is as great as Cotto was, as great as Pacquiao was. I think this guy has another level.
His punches sound different. They sound like gunshots. Like, how can a guy so little create such power?
You hear the power, you don't just see it.
His punch is fast, strong, pinpoint.
Caught perfectly.
He's got defense, he's got speed, he's got footwork.
He's one of the best combination punchers in boxing. Always balanced.
If you ask me what's a perfect fighter, I'd say it's,
Inoue himself isn't lacking confidence. He's made it clear. He sees himself as the #1 fighter in the world, even ahead of names like Alexander Usyk and Terence Crawford. And with dominance across multiple divisions, an undefeated record, and consistent knockout performances, he's building a legacy that's hard to deny.
Has been made about the pound for pound list. I've been on record saying you're my #1 pound for pound. But the 3 guys that everyone talks about are you, Alexander Usyk, and Terence Crawford. Where do you rank yourself amongst the 3 in the pound for pound conversation?
まあでもいつでも自分が一番だと思ってやってますから。
Me too. Now your nickname is the Monster. Everyone calls you the Monster. First, who gave you that name?
Mr. Wash.
Oh, Mr. Ross, right? Oh. You are a very ferocious fighter in the ring. When did you realize that you had this like supreme power?
まあパワーではなくて、当てる能力というか。
Meanwhile, Junto Nakatani is grinding through an intense training camp of his own. Surrounded by elite sparring partners, he's sharpening his timing, durability, and tactical awareness. Every session is designed to simulate fight night pressure as he prepares for a massive showdown with Naoya Inoue. Nakatani isn't intimidated. He's made it clear he doesn't see Inoue as a monster, just another man. In his eyes, the champion is beatable. And when they finally meet in the ring, Nakatani believes he has what it takes to end it by knockout.
He has the nickname The Monster, but I would imagine you feel he's not a monster, that he's just a man, but he comes with that aura. What's your impressions of that?
モンスターというふうに言われていて、怪物っていう意味、ネックネームじゃないですか。で、潤太選手は人間だ。で、そのオーラみたいなのっていうのは、その怪物というオーラみたいなのを感じてます。感じます。
いや、まあ普通のって言ってるからあれですけど、まあ人間は人間なので、はい。
Yeah, he feels Naoya Inoue is a human being. He's just human.
Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter から。
そういう構図になると思います。
Maybe.
Confidence continues to build. Nakatani says he's fully prepared, physically and mentally, for what could become one of the biggest fights in Japan's history. This is a moment he's chased for years, moving up in weight and refining his skills to reach this stage. Facing an undefeated champion like Inoue demands total focus and zero fear, and Nakatani insists he's ready for both.
No pressure, because it's a huge fight. It's like the biggest fight in Japanese history. Like, do you feel the pressure? Is it extra motivation?
まあこのキャンプでやってきたことを発揮できるかどうかっていう緊張感ありますけど、まあ戦いに行く上ではもうやることはやってきてるので、はい、準備万端っていう感じです。
He's ready, 100%. But he just a little bit anxious about this training camp. His job, he can express on the ring or not. But he do everything perfect, making condition and preparation. He's very happy right now.
Jesse Rodriguez, known as Bam, believes this clash could become the biggest boxing event Japan has ever seen. A historic meeting of two elite, undefeated fighters. He's even expressed interest in attending the fight live. Looking ahead, Rodriguez hinted that a future showdown with Inoue could realistically happen within the next year, especially with major boxing events in Japan often taking place during the holiday season.
Maybe you'll correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think you'd have any problem going to Japan because you...
Despite his dominance, some believe Inoue doesn't receive the global recognition he deserves. Unlike many Western stars, he avoids constant media attention. No endless interviews, no loud promotion. His personality remains quiet, disciplined, and focused. While this humility defines his character, it also limits his exposure on the world stage, where personality often drives popularity. Still, his performances speak louder than words, building a reputation based on skill, power, and results.
Really talk to fans, so it leaves a lot to the imagination.
Do general sports fans know him like maybe Sugar Ray Leonard or Mike Tyson? Probably not. He is disconnected in America because most of his fights are occurring in Japan.
物心ついた頃からボクシングをやってる。で、もうそれが生活の一部になってる。
まあボクシングが好きだから続けられてる。まあ多分どの仕事も一緒ですよ、もうそれは。そこの自分がやってるものに情熱が欠けてきたら絶対成果落ちてくる。
As Naoya started on his career, he started to win amateur titles. He started to get the attention of people in Japan. They said, hey, wait a minute, we gotta look at this guy. He turned professional at just 19 years old.
The hardcore movement, the way he was climbing the ranks, the way he was going up in weight, but also carrying his power. He's getting smarter, and he's getting...
Inoue himself says there's no difference between who he is inside and outside the ring. He doesn't play a character for cameras. What fans see is real. The only shift happens in competition, where his focus sharpens and his mindset locks in. Now at 32, he's also starting to think about life beyond boxing. While still fully committed to his career, he understands the later stages are approaching. Looking ahead, he's considered staying connected to the sport, possibly working alongside his longtime coach and helping guide the next generation of fighters.
シングから離れた時、
はい、
井上尚弥はどういう人間ですか？リングの外の人生で、井上尚弥という人を定義づけている、そののはどういう部分？
まあ僕基本変わらないですね。はい。まあリングの上は別ですけど、試合終わった後のインタビューとかも、まあ多分そのまま出ちゃってる。そのままのテンションで、そのままのなんかこうあえてそのね、そのなんで勝利者インタビューだからこう自分をこう出して井上尚弥として井上尚弥を見せようとかそういうのもなくて、あれが多分そのままの、まあ練習に入ればやっぱりスイッチもありますし、やっぱり雰囲気あるなっていう人もいるんですけど、まあ終わってしまえば本当に普通に、もうありのままにって感じです。
Inoue himself isn't lacking confidence. He's made it clear. He sees himself as the #1 fighter in the world, even ahead of names like Alexander Usyk and Terence Crawford. And with dominance across multiple divisions, an undefeated record, and consistent knockout performances, he's building a legacy that's hard to deny.